Welcome to Commander Quickies.
Today we are going to show you 10 EDH staples that need to be reprinted in Commander 2019.
I'm Joe Cherries.
I'm BZ, and together we make up the Nitpicking Nerds. So why did we make this list?
We made this list because Commander has now become broken down into 3 groups. We have competitive EDH, CEDH.
Dropping money on anything.
Dropping money on anything, whatever you need. You got your duels, whatever you want there. We have regular EDH without staples now, and EDH with staples because staples have hit such a high right now.
So the last Commander precons kind of sucked. Everybody was like, where are the reprints that we want? Where are they? We got like Avenger of Zendikar reprinted. There's so many cards that you needed to reprint. There's so much ground you needed to cover. And there's so many cheap, easy cards to reprint and keep them at like 5 or below. Instead, they're like 5 to 10. Just making the format harder to play. That's not what you want.
Yeah. So when we were in Toronto, Magic Fest, we stopped by Avenger and we saw Expropriate for $50. And I was like, wow, BZ, did you know Expropriate's $50?
And I was like, dude, we're in Canada.
Oh, we're in Canada. Okay, you're right. Yeah, things are usually a little more expensive. Looked it up. It was actually $50. Complete shock value because I had no idea that card had spiked.
You literally won't stop talking about it.
I did not stop talking about it.
No, you still won't stop talking about it. You're talking about it right now, actually.
I had bought 2 in the last year for between 25 and under.
Yeah.
It's like they were extremely cheap in comparison.
I mean, 25 was like, I might have picked one up for 12, but I saw the price like keep going. I'm like, I just don't want one. I just don't want one.
Okay, so Expropriate right now is currently $54.99.
Yeah.
Last year, this time,
the exact day last year.
The exact day last year, it was $12.
$12.70.
Whew. Now, that is quite the jump in a year, and this has become a trend with EDH staples.
Next card that we have is Selvala Explorer Returned. This has like been one of the go-to Power Matters ramp cards, and it's its own commander also, so that doesn't help the price going up. Well, today it's $49.99, but a year ago today it was $24 even.
As you can see, there has been quite the spike in these cards, and this is why we need these cards to be reprinted in Commander 2019.
I don't know. It's so easy to put value in there. Next one. What is it?
Next one, we have Doubling Season. Right now, it's $44. Last year, it was $54. The reprint and Battle Bond in between has brought it down $10, but it has recently spiked right back up due to War of the Spark.
Turns out there's 36 Planeswalkers in that set.
Yes, and every Planeswalker Matters card has been spiking very high. So another reprint is much needed for this card. This is such a casual EDH staple, it's insane.
What if they printed it at Mythic for no reason instead of rare? Cabal Coffers is the next one. Mono black boring deck staple. And today it's $39. But last year it was $25.70. This card has been going up like $5 a year for like 5-10 years now, 8 years, however many that works out to be.
Yep, this card went up stupid amounts. Again, no reason not to throw it in that. Bo and Urborg throw a Cabal Coffers into any one of the black decks. And
why couldn't they just printed this card in Dominaria instead of printing the stupid bad version?
You know where this card really could have been?
Dominaria?
No. Like, say they don't want to put it in Standard.
Okay.
Which is perfectly fair.
It's not even good.
I'm not even arguing that. Say they don't want to put it in Standard. Was there some sort of Lands Matter commander last year?
I don't think there was.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Yeah, so that's fine. I mean, there was nowhere to put it, but now they can put it in something.
Now they can easily put it in Commander 2019.
Next one.
Next one. Paradox Engine. Today, it's $29.99.
What happened?
Last year, it was $9.
$9.90. Bought mine for $9 even. And somebody called me stupid for buying it because it would only go down.
Yep, and it did not go down. So this card is an absolute combo staple.
It's an all-star. I would describe this as a staple.
Yeah.
And the thumbnail would agree with me.
I would describe this as a staple also.
Great. What's the next one?
I don't know. It's your turn.
Fine. Oracle of Moldiah. This is a ramp staple like with Selvala. think this card's a little overrated, but it's still pretty good. I mean, I'd still play it in a lot of decks. Today, it's 33.08, and last year it was 25.30. This is another one that's just like slowly creeping up there.
This one is,
and now it's not affordable anymore.
This one's been on the rise for a while. When's the last time these covers were printed? I feel like it's been forever.
I thought it only has one printing.
It's
Zendikar.
Then it's been forever.
Yeah, it's been like 10 years.
Put this card in. Wow. Was there some sort of Lands Matter commander last year that could have put this in?
No. Why do you keep asking me?
Well,
there was no Lands Matter commanders.
I'm sure there's nothing popping up in between us.
No, there's nothing to put there because, let's see, 2018 had 3 decks. It was Amanatu, Saheeli. I legitimately can't think of the third one, and that was it. Astrid, and that was it.
Yeah, there was no other one.
Okay, passive aggression aside, Cyclonic Rift is the next one. It is probably one of the most annoying cards in the format.
Yep, this card is absolutely silly. If you play blue, you play this card, and I don't like that. I don't like if you play a color, you don't have you lose a slot right away. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's what people don't like Command Tower.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Who doesn't play Command Tower? Mono red, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty much it. I mean, not mono red, mono colors.
Yeah, mono colors, exactly. It's like I don't like losing a slot.
But that's not even what this video is about. What are the prices?
Today, this card is $19.43. Last year, this card was $8. When this card was printed, it was $1.
It was like $2 because it's off Fringe Standard Play because of Nykthos. And then it was $4 because it's great in Commander. Okay, yeah, that's reasonable. It's a bulk rare that's really good in Commander. Well, now it's $20 and sees played literally nowhere except for this format. Thought Vessel is our next one. Can go in every single deck. It's a recent addition, so like you can't be too hard on these guys, but keep printing it because today it is $9 and last year it was only $6. The demand for this is going up.
Yeah, and there is actually no reason not to put this. Like I can't even come up with a fake reason. One of their arbitrary reasons.
One of their their go-tos.
Yeah, like even all those fake reasons. This is the Commander card. This was printed in Commander for Commander. Put in the next Commander set.
Just
this card should
all
not.
4 decks. Who cares?
This common should not be $9.
Yeah. All right. What's the last one?
We have
the second last one.
We have Teferi's Protection, a card also printed just for Commander. Last year, it was $13. Wow, I would buy one for $13.
Definitely.
But now it's $40.
I bought one for $20 and felt like about it.
Yeah.
It's really strong. It's not $40 strong. I mean, okay, it's as strong as it is, and the price doesn't necessarily affect anything. But if you're like a 13-year-old trying to build your cool deck, you're just going to lose to board wipes because you can't afford this.
Yep, and it's sad. And again, this is another card printed for Commander. Put it in another Commander set.
It's printed because they won't ban Cyclonic Rift, so they print weird stuff like this to get around it.
All I'm saying is, if you're making a card for a format, there's no reason that it shouldn't be in the sets for the format, especially if the card is starting to rise out of control like this
jam
one.
Jam it in the white decks.
Yeah,
put it in Estrid. Put it in Amanatu. Put it there. Make more copies for people to play. I don't understand.
Yeah,
because the secondary market, Wizards isn't making money on that. Last one. Ooh, I get to read the last one.
Oh, controversial.
Ooh, save the butts for last. Like and subscribe if you disagree with this. Mana Crypt. Just put it in all the decks. Alternatively, ban Mana Crypt, but they're not going to do that. So put it in all 4.
This is as much of a staple as Soul Ring, if not for price. This card is just as good, if not better, than Soul Ring and EDH.
I'm saying it right now, it's better.
And I believe that. Starting at 40 life makes this card's coin flip almost mean nothing.
It's completely irrelevant.
Card's insane. It ramps you out of control. It lets you cast Cultivate on turn 1.
Yeah, like what? It's so much different than Soul Ring. If you play Soul Ring on turn 1, you usually don't have a follow-up.
Yeah, because you don't have clouded mana.
You're just playing 3 mana spells on turn 1. How ridiculous is that?
It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, I mean, anyone who's played with it, it's probably like the 5th best card in any deck it's in. So, at least.
So, there's a couple things you're thinking. Well, you can't just put it in all 4, but why not? Is it the arbitrary price market, the secondary market they don't care about or shouldn't care about?
Are they worried about buyouts? Because every deck, maybe they'll all sell out immediately. And then Mana Crypt goes way down to like, let's say 30 or 40 tops, right?
Yep.
then they just print more Commander sets, and then they are not bought out anymore.
And, did you hear what just happened? It was a buyout? Wait a minute. That sucks for nobody. Wizards loves that.
They wanted all of our product? We better stop doing that.
And then they can make more. Like,
Easily.
they don't need to limit the set. They can
Right.
just keep shoving them out there. It's like, sure. Even I would be a little upset. It's like, I would be a little upset that my Mana Crypt went down. But then I would realize, oh, I have a Mana Crypt for all my EDH decks now.
I could get more Mana Crypts. 2018 Precons sucked, as we mentioned. There wasn't even a Lands Matter Commander, which everyone has been asking for forever. They were 40. That was MSRP. And that was like 5 or 10 higher than the last one. And they were way worse.
Bring back reprints. Bring back good reprints. Give us staples.
Oh, yeah. We need staples. We want staples. I mean, do you have anything else to say to close this out?
Do I have anything else to say? Ban or reprint Mana Crypts. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, because the more influence we have with more subscribers means we can have influence over Wizards and make them put Mana Crypt in Commander 2019.
Disclaimer: the Nitpicking Nerds have no influence over what is printed in Commander 2019. All right, that's all we have for today. Peace out, Tribe Scout.